Hello, welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah,
I'm Lucinda.
and today we're going to be looking at gray hair and specifically some changes. Or
Yeah.
if you're looking to make a change, I know the seasons are changing, so that's usually, the best time to, do
Or
something
if
new.
you just want a change, because let
Why
me tell
not?
you, as the resident gray-haired person of this duo, I'm tired of it. To be honest with you, I don't color my hair because I think that the salon expense is absurd.
It is getting
And
expensive.
the thing about it is, if you color your hair to be a color, like, a
Right.
obvious color, your gray will grow out in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Mine does. And so instead of having hair that's a particular color, you actually have hair that's a color and you've got gray roots.
Right.
And I don't think that looks good. I choose to not have that situation. So what we're going to recommend are shades that will hide your roots.
Yeah, I was
Your
going to
roots,
de-emphasize. Mm-hmm.
that's the word, de-emphasize.
Mm-hmm.
Your roots can come in, but for example, I have a friend who wants to be the same redhead that she was in high school. So she dyes her hair red,
Mm-hmm.
like a serious red. Now what happens 2 days later, 3 days later? White line,
Mm-hmm.
right there along the root line. And I just, it's just too much. You can't keep dyeing your hair to control that
It's
because
also
it's
not
going to
great for
grow.
your hair either. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So we're going to recommend some shades that will give you a change, and it will give you a visible change. But then when your hair starts to grow back in, you have some options to
Right.
deal with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, platinum blonde. Platinum blonde is not that far from, if you have hair like mine, it's not that far from your hair color.
Mm-mm.
And if you've got hair that has more dark in it, less white, more pepper,
Mm-hmm.
then the darker roots, they're kind of trendy.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Another great option is an ash blonde. If you're going to
Mm-hmm.
go with something, you can go with ash blonde. It will appear a little bit warmer than your roots coming in, but they won't be obvious.
Right.
And that's what we want to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
We want to look modern, we want to look chic, or we want to look natural, but we don't want to look like we've got white roots.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you a story. I went and I got my hair done, and I thought, I'm going to do something that's a little bit wild, a little bit different. I want to add some lowlights to my hair. That's perfectly legitimate, right? I wanted
Mm-hmm.
a little more pepper. So I went to this guy, and he's supposed to be like this great, trendy, on point colorist. And so he put my color in about an inch down from what would be my roots. So when I walked out of the salon, I looked like I had more pepper in my hair, but that my roots had grown in white,
Mm-hmm.
which was the exact opposite of what I wanted. But that's what you want to avoid. You want to either make sure that your roots are darker or that your roots are diminished,
Yeah.
disguised.
Yeah. If you want something new, but you don't want to have to be dyeing your hair every 2 days, yeah, here's an option for you.
If you want to go with something that's a little bit trendier, perhaps,
Yeah.
you can think balayage. You can add in some pewter, like I originally wanted to do, but make sure it's closer to your head. But also add in a lighter color, because if you add the lighter color in with the deeper color, what's going to happen? It's going to blend with your roots, and your roots are going to be disguised
Right.
for a longer period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go back and add one highlight or the other on a regular basis to keep that kind of extra dimension going without causing damage all over your hair, all over your head
Right.
hair.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit happening this time, then a little bit different happening that time, and a little bit more, and those roots will always be disguised.
Right.
And then color. Sarah's always said, Mom, you need to put, a lavender streak in the front of your hair.
I think going lavender, going any color would be fun. Why not?
Well, and consider an icy blue. Lavender, icy blue. I just of the two of us, Sarah is the more out there. She's more youthful. She's more hip. She does a lot more crazy things than I do. I would probably go with an icy blue or maybe a lavender.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would select
A
for me.
lavender. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a temporary dye just to have some fun.
Just avoid red, yellow, and orange.
Yeah.
So what do you think, you guys out there? Lavender, should I do it? Let's make a survey. You guys in the comments,
let's do it.
Thumbs up,
Lavender,
thumbs down.
come on.
Lavender, should I do it?
Oh yeah, we're doing
And you
it.
know what? If we get enough thumbs up, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes. Me and my commenting is just going to be thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. So I need some help, guys, in the comments. Let's do lavender. But there is one thing I wanted to mention. If you want to stay within your season, and you are like icy white, don't go to a golden blonde. Or if you are a grayish, if you have like a warmish gray and you strip all the color out, that's going to take you whole different steps. It's going to go from warm to cool.
Because if you're naturally gray, then you probably are a little more mature than her.
Yeah.
If you're naturally gray, you're going to want your skin tone to be fresh and as young as possible. And in order to achieve that, you're going to need to kind of stay in the family of your season.
Right.
Meaning you probably will want to be either soft or cool or light, right? In your choices.
Right. All right, so we hope you enjoyed this video. This is always fun for us. We love talking hair color because it's such an important factor within color analysis. It's one of the biggest.
And how we feel about ourselves. I mean,
Right.
You get a great color and get a new cut and you feel like 10 years younger, 20 years younger, and on top of the world.
Sometimes you just need that change. So thank you for joining us today. Lastly, we are on Patreon. If you want to come over, even if you have color questions, if you want to dye your hair, come on over. We do live Q&As. You can ask us questions over there about hair color, really anything season related. We love it. So Patreon. We are also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Our website is up.
Yes.
We are going, all thanks to you. We could not do this without you. So thank you again. If you want to support us here on YouTube, you can like, you can comment, you can share, you can subscribe. Yes. Subscribing. Yes, do it. Go ahead. We would love to have you part of this color analysis community. We are having such an amazing time and we love having each of you here. You are incredible. So thank you. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class and we'll see you in our next video.